So you're a photographer, you're a painter, you're a drawer. You do some type of artwork. And you're noticing that your social media presence, the impact that you used to have, has dropped dramatically. You've also noticed your sales have dropped. What can you do to get more sales, to get more impact, to get more likes, to get more followers? Well, in this video, I'm going to talk about what you can do that's free by using AI to improve the followers that you have, to improve the sales that you're getting. So first of all, who am I? Well, my name is Mike Patterson. I'm a professional full-time photographer located in Southern Alberta, Canada, and I've been doing this for over 39 years. I also run a full-service photo lab. Now, if you watch a lot of my videos, you know this is not where I usually do my videos. Well, I live in Southern Alberta, and right now it's minus 45 degrees Celsius, which I think is minus 45 degrees Fahrenheit outside. And I decided I ain't going to work today. I'll do my video here, and I'll work on my computers that are over behind the camera because I have a complete duplicate office at home, so I can do the work that I usually do at the office here at home. And I thought I'd do this video to talk to you, to tell you how to get more impact, how to get more presence online, and how to make more sales. I see so much, I hear so much from the people who come in to me. I do a lot of copy work for painters, for drawers, and I do a lot of printing for photographers. And I hear from them over and over and over again the same thing. My sales have dropped big time. I'm just not getting the impact online that I used to. My followers just aren't as engaged. And this is something that's been happening for years. And you see, I do these videos because I also mentor people and I teach people. And this is one of the big things that come up when I'm doing it in person, when I'm teaching people online. And it's the same thing over and over again. So I'm doing this video to help you so that, well, you can get more out of your photography, your painting, your hobby, what you want to be your business. So what is it that's stopping people from being engaged with you or buying your work? Well, it comes down to one thing. And I'm going to put my hands and say, I'm as guilty as anybody out there doing the same thing. And that is, we name our work the stupidest names in history. And the descriptions that we have for our work is horrible. Perfect example. Someone came in the other day. They drew a really nice picture of a cow. Really nice. Did it in pen. They wanted a copy of it. And I says, oh, save it to your file. What's the name of it? And they go, Cow 4. Really? That's what you put online? Cow 4? How does that attract somebody? How does that engage somebody? It doesn't. The description to it was just as bad, and I won't get into it because it probably name or the person, if they watch it, will understand that it was them. But it was bad. It was really bad. Photographers are just as bad. Perfect example. We have locally, there's 4 photographers. There's actually 5, but I'm going to say there's 4 photographers that hang out together. One doesn't do much anymore. So out of the 4 of them, they're all shooting the same thing. They're all doing the same quality, which is really good. They're all, they're engaging. Really, they are. Their work is amazing. But only one is making money from their hobby. Only one has the potential of going full time. Only one takes the time to come up with amazing descriptions for his photos and amazing names. I see so often Northern Lights. Yeah, that's what they are. But I see 50,000 images named Northern Lights. Why not name them Northern Lights? Grace us with their presence on a cold January evening. You could put in a description of where. You can name it a little bit more. And then in the description, you can build on that. I understood there was a good chance of the Northern Lights coming out. So around 5 o'clock, I made sure all my batteries were charged and I had all my stuff ready to go. After supper, I kept an eye on the forecast and I noticed that it was looking really good to go out and photograph the Northern Lights. So even though the night was cold, I went out and I warmed up my car. I got the warmest clothes I had on and I went out and I spent the whole evening capturing the amazing aurora, gracing us with its presence on this cold night. That sounds a lot better than I went out and shot some pictures of the northern lights. We need to draw people into what we are trying to sell them, trying to engage them with. Perfect example. There's a picture here beside me. It's a picture of Waterton Lakes National Park. And every time my grandsons come in, this is their office as much as mine. We have a table here. We play cards and stuff. But whenever they come in and they're sitting here, they look at the picture and they go, "Grandpa, we were there." "Yep, you were there." "Grandpa, what's that place?" "Well, that's the Prince of Wales." "Grandpa, what's that?" "Well, that's a cloud." "Grandpa, the water's so smooth." "Yes." And then I'll tell them a story about the day. I'll say, "Yeah, I went down to Waterton. I had some breakfast. And I went to take this picture and the wind completely went calm." I says, "You could hear animals all over the park because there was no wind and their eyes light up." And it's like, you could hear the grass growing. You could hear the birds singing. You could hear everything because it wasn't windy. And I captured that to show that cloud moving across the mountain. And they're like, "Yeah, yeah." And that happens when we're selling stuff to people. When you bring them with you, when you engage them with a name and with a description, they will get more engaged. They'll be more likely to buy from you. So how can you use AI to do this? All right. AI, in my opinion, is wonderful. But you need to be able to feed it some information. So sign up to an AI program. There's a lot of free ones out there. And ChatGPT just comes to mind. I use that quite a bit. Sign up for it and type in what you think would be a good name for your work, whether it's a painting, drawing, photo, whatever. And then ask it to improve on this. And you'll be shocked at how much it improves on it. The more information you give it, the more improvement it can do on it. You can give it information like Waterton Lakes National Park on a warm and windless morning as the clouds move across the mountains and the Prince of Wales in the foreground. And then it will take it and it will help you to come up with a better, more descriptive name, description. And you can keep doing that so that you're not doing cow 1, cow 2, horse 1, horse 2. By doing that, we will bring people with us. And by bringing people with us, we're more likely to sell to them. We're more likely to engage them. We're more likely to be able to take our hobby to another level, whether it be a part-time job, a full-time job. And this can be used not only for nature and wildlife photographers, not only for painters and drawers. This can be used for wedding photographers to help describe pictures better for their social media posts. Because if I see one more thing, say, beautiful bride standing next to a creek, whoopee-doo. How many have I seen that says that? But if it says, Katie was a magnificent bride standing next to this little creek in Waterton Lakes National Park as the fall air was just getting a chill to it. She loved having her picture taken on her wedding day. And it's more descriptive. It brings people in. They want to read about it. We almost have to write a story nowadays to bring people into our pictures. The days of selling a piece of paper or a digital file have disappeared because everybody's doing it. So we need to be able to engage people more. We need to be able to bring people along with us. Why we took the picture, why we drew the picture, why we did whatever we did. And we need to engage them a lot more. So I hope this gave you something. I hope you get out there and take some amazing pictures and you give it some amazing names and amazing descriptions so that you bring people into your work with you and you'll get more engagement and you'll get more sales. So until next time, I'm going to stay inside where it's nice and toasty warm, get some more work done. We'll talk to you soon. Have a great day. Bye-bye now.